reviewing right now is called Exponential Organization. It's coming out from Singularity University in September. I just got the book 2 days ago, so I only read a few chapters. But some of the things in there, right? What do you guys, the kind of world you're facing right now? I mean, you know Netflix, right? Netflix is, you can download movie and watch movie online and so on. I guess it's like Netflix in Australia, or Blockbuster, the video rental company. Look at that, right? $6 billion revenue, bankrupt. Netflix is just growing at a high pace, even though it's at lower revenue. It doesn't need that much revenue because it's all online. You don't need a store. You don't need to hire people to go and run the stores. So these are one of the disruptions that's happening, right? And Kodak, right? Kodak is bankrupt now, right? Kodak has 126,000 people at its peak, and it was worth $26 billion in 1996. Today it's bankrupt, right? Invented the digital camera, but it could not see that at the end of the day, that digital camera is going to disrupt not just photograph taking, but everything, marketing, distribution, and so on. In the old days, you got to buy a film. Every photo you take costs you money. And you got to develop a film, you got to fix it up and all that stuff. Now when you buy an SD card, you can take 1,000 photos. Whether you take 1 or 100 or 1,000 doesn't really make a difference. You already paid for the card anyway. And you can store it for pretty much free. And you can redevelop it and do anything you want, any way you want it. So anything that you can put into a digital information age is going to accelerate. Okay, that's what you need to know. Anything. Okay, so if you move medicine into the digital area, we're going to accelerate very quickly. So if you don't see that, then you're going to basically suffer, right? Instagram, right? 13 people when they got sold to Facebook for $1 billion, right? So, and like I said, Kodak, had 126,000 people. And then, Nokia bought Navtech for $8.2 billion, right? The same year that Waze started in Israel, right? You know Waze, right? A GPS map crowdsourcing, so people just tell you where the police are, what the maps are and so on. Navtech actually owns the roads in Europe. That's why Nokia paid so much money for it, because they thought like, well, if you have all the detailed map of all of Europe, you're gonna make a lot of money, right? All around the world. But owning hardware is the wrong business to be in, because Waze has got, Navtech has 23 million sensors or something, on the roads. Waze basically has 23 million people reporting, and their phones are the sensors. And basically, Waze got sold off to Google, and Navtech sold, Nokia bought Navtech for $8.2 billion, and Nokia themselves were sold off last year to Microsoft for $8.2 billion.